Okay, there we go. Hello and welcome back. Now we are doing Omniscient Reader. This will be the final one today. Tomorrow I will be back on, let's see real quick. What is it that I shall be doing tomorrow? Let me take a look at my schedule. So tomorrow, I will be doing either anime reviews or gaming. I think at the moment it's leading more into doing some gaming. Now, aside from that, there is another thing that I plan to do because, so if you don't know, I was gone for a few days this week. So I did my Tuesday stream today. That was the solo leveling. And then Tower of God. So I'll do my next Tower of God reading tomorrow as well. And then we'll either play games or we'll talk about an anime. So just let me know what you would like to see. Typically I like to do the anime reviews with people. So if I can't find anyone, it'll probably just be a gaming stream instead. Alright, anyway. My camera keeps falling down. Bad camera! Okay, let's get into this. From what I've heard, from what this other follower told me, was that this was kind of like solo leveling. I'm not entirely sure how much that's true, but I'm beginning to pick up a pattern here. And honestly, I think you guys just like me to read gory stuff, so we'll see. Views 1, views 1, views 1. It was a serialized web novel that no one seemed to read. 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. Read episode. Views 1, views 1, views 1. Why doesn't anyone read this? It's a masterpiece. Total number of episodes 3,149. Average view count 1.9. Average comment count 1.08. Then again, who would read a web novel that has over 3,000 episodes? Rattle, rattle, rattle. You know, honestly, I'm addicted to the webtoons, so me. I'm the only reader, and it even took me 10 years to get to the last episode. Back then, I had no idea. Trash. Growl. Roar. That's a pretty cool panel. On the day I finished the web novel, screech, whoosh. No way. I know how the story goes. Murmur, 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 murmur. The story I alone had been reading for the past 10 years turned into reality. Ooh. I gotta say, first impressions, first time reading this, first impressions. Very pretty artwork. Very pretty. I love me some good artwork. Oh, wow. That's just gorgeous. Cling! Crash. You... Who the hell are you? Oh. Are they twinsies? They look like twinsies. Cling. Grin. And I can't believe it's the final episode. I'm too nervous to even open it. The ending. Tap. Became the only person who knew how the world was going to end. Uh-ohs. Omniscient reader. I guess that explains Omniscient now. Because he knows what's going to happen. Okay, next. That was the prologue, so let's see. If I end up liking this and I want to read more of it, I will continue to do so, but we'll see how it goes. So far, it seems pretty interesting. 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. There are 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. Everything is fading and becoming unclear now, but one thing is certain. If you're reading this, you will survive. The end. 3 ways to survive the apocalypse final episode. Huh? This is the last episode. Huh. Interesting. That's the only thing that was written. Swipe, 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 swipe. Really? Is that it? The end. Rattle, 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 rattle. Omniscient reader. Oof. Episode 1, Prologue. The ways to survive the apocalypse. I'm Dokja. I'm gonna assume that's how you say it. It could be Dokja as well. Dokja can mean only child, reader, or individualist in Korean. This is how I introduce myself to others, and 9 times out of 10, people misunderstand me. Oh, so you're an only child? Well, yes, but that's not what I meant. Oh, then what did you mean? It's my name, Dokja Kim. Employee Dr. Kim. My family gave me that name because he wanted me to grow up to be a strong and independent person. But perhaps my name is a curse because I've been lonely and single my entire life. Oh, I see. This is who I am in a nutshell. Dr. Kim, 28, graduated from a third-rate college and currently unemployed as a contractor at a subsidiary of a... and currently employed as a contractor at a subsidiary of a large corporation. My hobby is reading serialized web novels on the subway on my way home from work. That is very specific hobby, but you know, I also read them web novels way too much, so no shame, no judgment. But today's subway ride was unlike any other. Oh my, at this rate, you might get sucked into your phone. Is this gonna be a romance step? Kinda looks like it. I'm down for that. Sanga Yu from HR? Hello? Are you heading home? Yes, you too? Yes, I got lucky. My team manager is away on a business trip. Flinch. Poof. I can't believe I ran into Sanga, the most popular girl at work. Her shampoo smells really nice. Do you usually take the subway home? From the HR assistant manager to the finance team, I'll bet there are a line of men waiting to drive her home. Ha! Actually, someone stole my bicycle. You commute to work on a bike? Yeah, I've been working a lot of overtime lately and I thought I could use the exercise, and I have some personal reasons too. Seeing her up close, I get why all the guys are head over heels for her. Smile. Well, none of that concerns me. She and I live completely different lives. And just so you know, Sanga wasn't the reason why today's subway ride was different. Is this Spanish or... I'm not sure. ¿Puede prestarme dinero? Pardon? It's Spanish. Okay, so I was right. It's Spanish. It means, please lend me some money. Studying on the subway, she's a different breed altogether. Where would she even use that phrase? You're studying hard. What about you, Dokja? What are you reading? Oh, Is it a novel? Yeah, I guess you could say that I'm studying Korean. Haha. Wait, so this is not based in Korea? Wow, I love novels. My favorite authors are Murakami Haruki, Raymond Carver, and, of course, who's your favorite author? Dokja? You probably wouldn't know, even if I told you. Haha. I can never tell her what I'm really reading. That's right, my hobby is reading serialized web novels on the subway on my way home from work. Although I'm not proud of my hobby, the reason today is unlike any others. You'll be proud of your hobbies. It doesn't matter what they are, unless it's like serial killers or something like that. You probably shouldn't be proud of that. But, Other than that, there's nothing wrong with reading web novels or liking anime or playing games. There's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't be embarrassed about it. Anyway, word of advice. The world after the apocalypse. The ways to survive the apocalypse. Because 3 ways to survive the apocalypse, or TWSA for short, which I've been reading for the past 10 years, is ending today. People might wonder why I'm making such a fuss over the ending of a web novel, but this story in particular is very special to me. Gosh, no, I feel you. Tower of God, I've been reading that on here too, is one of my favorite stories of all time, especially for the webtoon web novel stuff. And let me tell you what, when that ends, I literally had a heart attack when SIU went out for a year, and not because I didn't want him to, or because I wanted him to continue. I wanted him to get healthier, and I felt it was a well-needed break for him, but I was scared that it wasn't going to continue, and what I would do with my life if it didn't, and so it made me really sad and anxious, which is kind of funny to talk about, like, things like that making you sad or anxious, but it's like the thing I look forward to every single week, to help pull me up and essentially get my week going. My week doesn't start until I've read Tower of God. I have plenty of other webtoons that I read too, but Tower of God will always hold a special place right here and here. I've been reading the series since I was in 8th grade. I read it when I was bullied at school. When I failed my entrance exams and ended up at my 3rd-rate college. When bad luck got me stationed on the front line during my military service. Military services is compulsory for all men who are citizens of South Korea. I already knew that, but if you did not, there you go. Fun tidbit for today. And even now, as an unstable contract worker, let me make sure that, okay. And even now, as an unstable contract worker, getting transferred from company to company, damn it, what's the point anyway? I don't have a single happy memory. It's bittersweet that this fictitious world I've been following for so many years was now coming to an end. Today is the day the epilogue of TWSA will be uploaded. A grand serial consisting of 3,149 episodes, a 10-year-long epic journey that began in my late teens and ended in my adulthood. I can't believe the series went on for so long with just an average view count of 1. The first chapter had around 12,000 views. But by chapter 10, there were only about 20 views. Then the view count dropped to 12 by chapter 50, and now I'm the only one reading. It was a story written for me and only me. I wanted to support the author with a donation. Sir, thank you for everything. I'll be looking forward to the epilogue. But it was hard enough for me to even make ends meet, so I just thanked the author by writing a comment. I tried recommending the series to others, but they just criticized me. It's a great series if you can bear through it. People can be so cruel. People would either claim I was the author or call me an attention seeker. Doctor? Oh, come to think of it, it's already been a year since we started working at the company. We started around this time last year. Time sure flies by, doesn't it? Stare. I forgot she was here. I should change the topic. Yeah, we had no idea what we were getting into back then. Yeah, it seems like it was only yesterday. I can't believe our contracts are ending so soon. Oh, I forgot. Sangha was promoted to full-time employee last month due to her diligence. Oh, that's right. Sorry for the late congratulations. Haha. I guess I should have learned a foreign language too. No, it's fine, Doctor. I haven't completed my performance assessment yet, so yeah, and I don't want to admit it, but Sangha is so cool. If we were characters in a novel, she would definitely be the heroine. Okay, Miss Heroine. It was obvious. I didn't try, but Sangha had gave it her all. I read web novels while Sangha studied. So if it was obvious that Sangha would become a full-time employee and I wouldn't, Doctor, yes, if you want, I could tell you the name of the app I use. If I were in a different genre, if the genre of my life wasn't non-fiction, but fantasy, could I have been the protagonist? You were always the protagonist in your lives. We doing some hypes up. This poor dude, he needs some hype up, okay? Look, it doesn't matter if you live a boring or dull life or whatever. Life is what you make of it, and you only get one. Or if you do believe in reincarnation, then you only remember one at a time. I think that's how it works, right? So make the best of it. You were never a side character in your own story. Okay? You are always the main character. And if you don't believe it, go change your hair some funny colors. Or pick up a new hobby. Do something. And I promise you, your confidence will go up. Anyway, rattle. Doctor, it's okay, Sangha. Huh? I don't know. If one thing was certain, it wouldn't matter if you told me the name of the app or not. It's that the genre of my life is nonfiction. And in this genre, I'm no protagonist. I'm merely a reader. I have to live my own life. Your own life? You're so inspiring, Doctor. Sorry? I should also live my own life. Huh? Aw, she's so cute, though. Like you, I'll strive to live my life to the fullest. Let's do this. Well, at least that got her to stop talking. Bzzzt. A message? Back then, I had no idea. Thank you, Pop. TLS123, huh? Is this the author of TWSA? What would happen next to me? Are you the author of TWSA? Pop, thanks to you, I was able to finish my story. I also won a prize in a contest. What? TWSA was in a contest? It really is him. It's not a big contest, so you wouldn't have heard of it. Oh, and the series will become paid content soon. Starting with the epilogue today, TSA will become paid content. As a token of my gratitude, I would like to send you a special present. Could you tell me your email address? What was about to happen to this world? A present? After all, I was able to publish my story thanks to you. Wow, TWSA won a contest, Raze. An unknown contest. I guess he doesn't want to tell me because he's embarrassed. A present? Is it a gift card? It would be great if it's a $50 gift card. You have one new message. It came! The present! Thank you for everything. Mr. Dr. Kim, starting at 7 p.m. today, TWSA will become paid content. This will help you. I wish you all the best. Starting at 7 p.m.? It's 6:55 right now, so that means I have 5 minutes left. I'll go into my favorites and, huh? That's weird. Do they remove serials without prior notice when they become paid content? Click! Oh, shit. What? Crash! Ah! What's happening? Is it a terrorist attack? Shh! Ah! Pant. Sangha, are you okay? What's happening? Yes, what do you think is happening? Don't worry, it's probably nothing. 6:59 p.m. Click 7 o'clock p.m. It was by sheer coincidence that I checked the time at that exact moment. It's 7 p.m., so the paid content? Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Please evacuate. Evacuate. Beep. Doctor, what's going on? Do. Flash! Crackle. The free service of the 8612 planetary system has come to an end. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Crackle, crackle. The main scenario will begin now. Crackle. It was at that moment that the genre of my life changed. Which one was that? So, just initial reactions so far. It is... I am happy to report that the chapters... So, when I read a webtoon for the first time, what I'm looking for in webtoons is it interesting? So far, it's keeping my attention. I want to know what happens next. The next thing I look for is length. Are these episodes long? There will be really good webtoons, but you read it within 3 to 5 minutes, and to me, that's not worth it. Especially under content where to see the new stuff, you have to then pay for it. If you're going to do something like that, then there should be a specific length. I don't think that you should just be able to post 4 or 5 panels and then done kind of situation. So I won't read those. Anyway, so far, I'm liking it. I can see that our main character here has some confidence issues, and I'm wondering how much that's going to play into the story. It looks like we're going to get a heroine in this story, quite possibly. Which is fine by me. You know, I read a lot of fantasy or action type stuff where heroines are introduced or romance builds up over time, and I'm totally fine with those. I don't think there's any problem with adding a heroine or a hero to a story. This episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers. Okay, so if you don't like scary stuff, then you just gotta leave or be prepared for it. It's a... Okay. Dokebai? Someone explained as the creature sprung into view. A dokebai... I'm assuming I'm saying that right. Is a mythical creature in Korean culture that is similar to a goblin. Okay, so it's a goblin. Flashed. I don't know why that sentence popped into my head at that moment. The subway came to a halt and the entire cabin grew dark. No way. Subways stop all the time. The opening lines of a very familiar story kept crossing my mind. But it doesn't make any sense. There's no way. Dokebai? Sorry? Realistically speaking, there was no way this could be true. It was completely impossible, but... 2 small horns. A downy creature wearing a straw garment was floating mid-air. It was too peculiar to be called a fairy, too malicious to be called an angel, and too innocent-looking to be called a devil. So it was 2 small horns. Uh-oh. Look! Angel, peculiar... Downy, innocent-looking creature, malicious, straw garment, murmur. What is that? No way. This is... So we called it a dokebai. Hover. So we called it a dokebai. Omniscient reader. Episode 2, Chapter 1. The beginning of the Paywell, Part 1. He's staring. People are chattering in the background. At that moment, fiction and reality overlapped. It's speaking a different language, I'm guessing. What's this thing saying? Is this augmented reality or something? Ew, it's so ugly. No one knew what was going on except me. That thing is definitely a dokebai. It was the dokebai that appeared in the opening paragraph of TWSA. This creature heralded the tragedy that carried on for thousands of chapters throughout 3 ways to survive the apocalypse. Impossible. How can this be? The very same dokebai was now right in front of me. I think it's speaking Spanish. Should I try talking to it? You don't even know what that thing is. Are you going to ask it to lend you some money? Prudoe, or whatever it is, won't help you right now. No, well, no, but Testing, testing. Can everyone hear me? Gosh, the language patch was malfunctioning for a bit. Can everyone hear me now? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Pardon? Are you filming a movie? I have to go to my audition. Oh, an audition at this hour? Huh? I guess... Oh, maybe I should change voice. I guess I should have done more research. They told me I would have the most customers if we put up the paywall at around 7 p.m. What? What on earth are you talking about? Okay, everyone, please calm down. Why don't you take a seat and listen? I have something very important to tell you all. What is it? Just start the train already. You can't do this without our consent. How are you going to compensate for this? Mommy, what is that? Is it a cartoon? I am certain. I know exactly how the story goes. I have to stop them. But how? Senga, don't move. Sorry. Haha. It sure is noisy here, isn't it? Hovering. I told you to be quiet. Ooh, fuck. Saw that one coming. Huh? Oh, splat, splat, sway. Yikes. We're not filming a movie. This isn't a dream. Splat, splat, splatter, splat. Or a novel. And it certainly isn't the reality that you are all familiar with. Do you understand? I hated to admit it, but this was real. My doubt and disbelief slowly faded away as I watched the floor quickly become painted in blood. All of you have had quite a cushy life until now, haven't you? You were able to breathe, eat, excrete, and reproduce without paying the costs. Ha! You've all been enjoying privileged lives, but it's all over now. Nothing is free in life, isn't that right? Is it money you want? Sangha, isn't that Mr. Han from the finance team? He was employed because of his connections. Yes. If it's money you're after, I'll give you as much as you want. And just so you know, this is what I do. How much do you need? 1 million or 2 million perhaps? So you're offering me your money? He's like rummaging through his bag. I'll give you as much as you want if you let me out of here. Money is good. It is an object that signifies an intersubjective agreement between humans. Yes, money solves everything. Snap. Roar. Huh? But it's only valid within the confines of your space-time. That paper has no value in the microscopic dimension. This is a warning. If you ever pull a stunt like this again, I'll blow your head up. Ha! There's no time for chit-chat. Your debt is piling up as we speak. I won't bother explaining it to you. It'll be faster for you to try to earn the money yourselves. Snap. Burst. Swoosh. Channel number BI-7623 has opened. Crackle. The constellations are now making an entrance. Crackle. Huh? What is this? Ding, ding, ding. Ding. The main scenario has arrived. Main scenario number 1. Prove your value. Kill 1 or more living organisms. Category main. Difficulty F. Time limit 30 minutes. Reward 300 coins. Penalty for failure, death. Well, good luck everyone. You know, this kind of reminds me of something I can't remember the name of it now. But an anime that came out, I think, what was it, last year? Where they had the phones and there was like a game of killing on the phone. And you earned money and stuff through it. It's gonna bother me that I don't remember. I expect to see an interesting story. Flash. Okay, wow. Really getting into it. People are talking. Ring, ring. The police. The police aren't picking up. What do we do? Sangha, stay calm. Sangha, you've played the game the development team is currently working on, right? You know, the one where only a handful of people survive the apocalypse, huh? What's that got to do with anything? Think of it this way. We're part of that game now. A game? It's simple. Every game has rules. We just need to follow them. Rules? What are you? We just have to figure out what those rules are. A Dokubai with a Tene. A litter of dead bodies in the subway cabin. Trembling office workers covered in blood. An old lady praying fervently in her seat. I still couldn't believe this was really happening, but I couldn't deny it any longer. No. I have no choice but to admit it now. Someone please open the door! Try breaking it with a hammer. I don't know why, but it was clear that TWSA, which I've been reading for over 10 years, was coming to life right before my eyes. Think. What do I do? What do I need to do to survive? Omniscient Reader. Episode 3, Chapter 1. Beginning of the Paywall, Part 2. Main scenario number 1. Prove your valley. Kill one or more living organisms. Category Main. Difficulty F. Time limit 30 minutes. Reward 300 coins. Penalty for failure, death. Okay, everyone, calm down. Take a deep breath and stop what you're doing. Have you all calmed down? May I have your attention for a moment? As you all know, in a national emergency such as this one, even a small commotion can lead to heavy casualties. So from now on, I will take charge of the situation. What? Who the hell are you? A national emergency? What are you talking about? I'm an Army lieutenant currently serving in Unit 6502. I like his character design, though. Talking, chatting in the background. A lieutenant? He's from the military. I just received a message from my unit. A message? Oh my god, this is a level 1 national emergency alert. Please return to your unit ASAP. This is not a drill. National emergency? Hey, Army man. What in the world is going on? I'm trying my best to contact the Army base, but what about the Blue House? Contact the President right this minute. I'm sorry, but I'm just a soldier, so I don't have clearance to contact the Blue House directly. Then how on earth are you going to control the situation? I already knew this would turn into a national emergency, so I wasn't surprised. It was something else that took me by surprise. For everyone's safety, Lieutenant Hae-sung Lee, I know him. I've never seen him in person, but I knew him by name. Steelblade Hae-sung Lee, Republic of Korea Army Lieutenant. He was one of the supporting characters in TWSA. It's hard to believe a character from TWSA has actually appeared. Scratch. He talks and acts just like he does in TWSA, but stop. Was this how Hae-sung Lee was introduced in the original story? No, I was absolutely certain that this was not how Hae-sung Lee was first appeared in the story. He originally appeared after the first scenario. Then, what is going on? If I could just read it again, I would know exactly what's happening. The Prime Minister is making a speech. It really is a level 1 national emergency. Dokja, look. Dear citizens of Korea, there have been reports of unidentified terrorist attacks in Seoul as well as many other areas in the country. The government will combat these attacks using all means necessary. This was also in the story. Yes, it would be easier to believe that we're under a terrorist attack, but now that I'm actually hearing it, it sounds ridiculous. But why is the Prime Minister making the speech? What happened to the President? Apparently the terrorists already got him. What? Really? I don't know. I saw it in the comments section of the video. Then it's just a groundless rumor. It's not just a groundless rumor. And soon... Bing! Bing, bing! Eek! The Prime Minister! Unidentified terrorist attack. Crackle, crackle. I already told you, Crackle. This is not just some joke. Like terrorism. I guess you still don't get it, do you? No, this won't do. Do you think we're playing a game right now? Fine. According to my research, people from this country are good at games. Then let's squeeze. Raise the difficulty, shall we? Flash 24:22. Swoosh. Okay, 24:21, so it's not counting down. That's swoosh. The remaining time has been reduced. Now you have 10 minutes left. Swoosh. Prove your value killing one or more living organisms. As an added penalty, if the first death does not occur within the next 5 minutes, every living organism in this cabin will be terminated. What kind of sick joke is this? Did you hear that? What that thing just said? Did you? Army man, what do we do now? Where are the police? Everyone, please stay calm and listen to me. Squeeze. Yes. Everything is going exactly as I remember it. The events are unfolding exactly the same as the beginning of TWSA, but I can't help but feel that something isn't right. Hyein Sung Lee, one of the major supporting characters, has already appeared. But why hasn't he appeared yet? I bet that's supposed to be you, fool. If I remember correctly, he should be making an appearance any minute now. Eek! Someone has been murdered in the cabin behind us. Ah! Don't let them come in. Don't let anyone through. We have to block the... Ah! What's wrong with this? There's some kind of invisible wall in front of the door. No one may enter or leave the cabin until the scenario is complete. It's getting interesting for some cabins, while others haven't even started yet. Fine, I'll give you a little joke to get the ball rolling. How about showing you what will happen if you don't do anything in the next 5 minutes? Snap, flash. Huh? That's Taepung Girls High School. Beep, beep, crash. Ah! You have exceeded the time limit. Proceeding with checkout. Splat, shut. Ah, splat. Help me. Ah, splat. Let me out. Let me crackle. Splat. No. Ah! Oh my gosh. How could they? Stare. Ugh. Ah! Tremble. Slide. Crash. Crackle. Crackle. The survivor of channel number Bay 23515 is Crackle. Ji-Wee Lee, a second-year student from Class B at Taepyeong Girls High School, channel number Bay 23515. Taepyeong Girls High School, second year, Class B, survivor Ji-Hai Lee. What do you think? Fun, right? Stagger. Sneak, sneak. Fuck! What is this? What the hell is going on? The episode contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some viewers. Stagger, sneak, sneak. Fuck! What is this? What the hell is going on? Omniscient Reader. Episode 4, Chapter 1. The beginning of the paywall. Part 3. Flinch. Tremble. That's strange. Why hasn't he appeared yet? The events I'm familiar with, which, and those I didn't know were even part of the story, were all happening at once. If I could just read TWSA again, I could know what to do, but... Damn it. I guess it was removed. But why? The series isn't even popular, so I doubt someone would have tried it to illegally share it. Wait a minute. Swipe, swipe. Mr. Dokja Kim, starting at 7 p.m. today, TWSA will become paid content. This will help you. Wish you all the best. No, it can't be. Brub brub. File save all the apocalypse.txt. Did he send me his novel as a present? Isn't this illegal sharing? Or does it not matter since he's the author? Ding ding. You have received an exclusive attribute. A skill slot has been unlocked. Each of the TWSA survivors receive a special attribute and a skill that is linked to the attribute. It's just like a game. Attribute windows. Then I'll need to figure out my attribute. Ding! Attribute windows cannot be opened. What? Attribute windows? Attribute windows? What the hell's going on? If I can't access my attribute window, I won't be able to find out what my attribute and skill are. Oh well, I'll just read the attached file first. Your attribute has now been activated, and you are now able to read at a faster speed. Oh. Slam, sway. What? That was my attribute? It just took me less than a minute to read the opening chapter of TWSA, but thanks to that, bingo! 3707. 3807. It was cabin number 3707. With that, I realized why I hadn't felt so uneasy, or why I had felt so uneasy. The reason the events unfolding around me were different from what I remembered was the protagonist of TWSA's prologue was actually in the subway cabin behind this one. Wait, then, what happened to the people in 3807 in the story? Doctor, shouldn't we try to stop them? He took a peek at the chaos and confusion that was unfolding in subway cabin 3807. It's probably too late for them after all. Only 2 people will survive in that cabin. Fuck. Where the hell do you think you're going? Oh, maybe it wasn't the guy. Ugh! Shut your mouth. Please, let me go! Smack! I knew who those 2 people were. Didn't I tell you to shut up? Smack, smack. Senga will probably die, except for those 2. Everyone in this cabin will die, including me. What do you think you're doing? Grab. You little brat. Didn't they teach you to respect your elders? Mr. Han. Huh? What the hell, old man? Do you want to die too? What? Can't you see what's going on here? What the hell are you talking about, you brat? Over there. Don't you see that? Help me, please! Ah, die! Die! Whack! Bash! Don't you get it? The army isn't going to save us, and someone has to die. Please spare me! I've been good all my life. Shut up and die. What are you, Crackle? We have to pick the ones who will die. I know exactly what you're thinking. You think we're above all that. How can we kill others just to survive like we're some kind of animals? Normally I would agree with you, but what about the situation we're in now? We have no choice. It's kill or be killed. Who can blame us when our lives are on the line? Think wisely. The world you knew just ended, and in this new world, we have new rules to follow. Namwoon Kim. He was one of the earliest adopters to accept the world of TWSA. Wham, wham, thud. It was Namwoon Kim who drove a wedge into the crack. Are you all just gonna sit and watch? Do you all want to die? And destroy the sense of morality that had been binding society together. Smack, thud, pow. Fuck this. To hell with it. Cringe, whack, smack, pow. If no one dies within the next 5 minutes, everyone will die here. Thud, whack, smack. I suddenly recalled a line I had read a long time ago. Whack, thud. Executioners pull the level of the electric chair at the same time. Thud, whack. They do so in order to conceal who really killed the prisoner. It was as if I was reading that part of the novel. They weren't in a different world, and I was just a spectator. All I could do was just stand by and watch. That nameless elderly woman became the first victim. If I carelessly meddle with the course of the story, there will be less of the original plot left for me to work with. But is it fair to stand by and watch her die, just so that I can live? They're going to kill her! Push. Don't be so reckless, it's dangerous. I know, but if you go, they'll kill you too. Senga. I guess some people were just destined to shine, regardless of the genre they are in. But Senga cannot change the course of this story, because she isn't the heroine in this world. Senga, stay here. What? But Please just do as I tell you for now. If you listen to me this once, I promise I won't ever bother you again. It's too early for me to interfere. This wasn't part of my plan. Dokja! The reason I didn't interfere sooner wasn't because I was afraid of Namwoon or the others, or because I condoned their savage ways. I was just waiting for the right moment. Thud, thud. And that moment is... Bling! Now! Dash! Look how cool that looks, though. Main scenario, prove your value. Kill one or more living organisms. Time remaining, 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Okay, so this is just gonna be a every episode a reminder. So at this point, you know, if you can't handle the gore, then you probably shouldn't be reading along. Bang! Dash. Smoke? Where's it coming from? Sprint. Slam. Ah, what the hell? Omniscient Reader. Episode 5, Chapter 1, The Beginning of the Paywall, Part 4. Fuck, what's your problem? It may have seemed like I had pushed Naewoon Kim to save the old lady, but that wasn't the only thing I had been aiming for. Where is it? Pant, turn, pant, cough. What are you doing? Keep going, kill her! It must be around here somewhere. Found it! Clasp. Excuse me, whack, thud. Here, hold on to this. Please stop what you're doing, thud, whack, wham. Killing that old lady doesn't mean you're going to live. What? Yes. Good, I have their attention. Let's say we kill the old lady, what next? Yes, if that old lady dies, we will be able to buy some time because we killed something within the given time limit. But what will happen next, Flinch? If what the Dokubai said is true, it means we all have to kill one person each. Flinch, flinch. So, who will you kill next? Will you kill the person beside you? Ha! Isn't it obvious? We'll kill losers like you next. You need to worry about your turn beforehand. The chances are 50-50 anyways. Naewoon Kim. Yes, I knew you would say that. Why gamble with our lives when there's a way to survive this without becoming a murderer? What? How? Have you forgotten the scenario didn't say we have to kill a human being? It said we have to kill one or more living organisms. Insects? Of course! If we kill one of those, the madness that had driven them to kill the old lady now came hurtling toward me. But why? Why is my heart beating with joy in this precarious situation? Why am I smiling? Was I always this kind of person? Crunch. Swing. Oomph. That crazy? Ah! The first kill mission has been accomplished. You will receive 100 coins as a bonus. Find it! You asshole, just you wait. I got it. Ah! There are 3 minutes left. Hey, you, why did you do that? You could have just handed over the bugs. There were only 3 insects left in the box, huh? So you threw them since not all of us can live, yes. Don't be ridiculous. No one in their right mind would pull a stunt like this for that kind of stupid reason. Be honest. You just wanted to watch them fight for their lives, didn't you? Yes. Naewoon Kim is that kind of guy. He's cruel and rampant and enjoys situations like this. Ding! Personal skill character profile activated. Character profile. Name. Naewoon Kim. Age 19. Supporting constellation. None. 2 constellations are currently interested in this individual. Personal attribute, edgelord, generic. Personal skills, exceptional adaptability, level 3. Knife fighting, level 1. Grimdark awakening, level 1. Overall stats, stamina, level 3. Strength, level 4. Agility, level 6. Mana, level 4. General evaluation, a teenage edgelord whose dark side has awakened due to an extraneous event. It's best to not get involved with him, huh? Character profile. I see. I think I know what my attributes are. Yeah, he is a bit of an edgelord. Most teen edgelords in TWSA couldn't handle the nightmare that became reality and committed suicide, but Namoon Kim is different. Delusional demon Namoon Kim / edgelord. This boy, who would later be bestowed with the fitting nickname, was no ordinary edgelord. He had been waiting for the apocalypse for a long time, and he adapted to this world at an unusual speed. And right now, that delusional demon, team up with me. What do you say? Namoon has expressed interest in you. Your understanding of Namoon Kim has increased. Wants to join forces with me. Prove your value. Kill 1 or more living organisms. Time remaining, 2 minutes, 59 seconds. Episode we on? Episode 6. Technically 7 if we're going that. We'll go to 11 because the first one was a prologue. The episode contains, 3707, step. Where did it go? It was right here just now. Move! I'm going to catch it. Omniscient reader. Episode 6, Chapter 1, the beginning of the paywall, Part 5. Sorry, I work alone. Well, that's a bummer. If I team up with Namoon Kim, my survival would be guaranteed for now. If I hadn't read TWSA, I probably would have made a different choice. But I'm a reader who knows about him and his future, and after seeing him in person, then get out of my way. I have some unfinished business with that granny. I can't let the bug I caught escape from my grab. What? Are you trying to act like a hero now? Or do you have a split personality? Jeez, you know-it-alls are all the same. I realized how much I hated his character in TWSA. You think you'll be a teenager forever, right? People like you make me sick, Yank. Namoon Kim despises you. Your affinity towards Namoon Kim has slightly decreased. I said, swing, move! Look at you. You're not half bad. I knew you would make that move. This guy's exactly how I imagined he would be. Slam! How about this? That's the skill of the edgelord attribute. Wobble. Skill, Grimdark Awakening, level 1. He already activated his skill. Bam! What's this? I'm so fucking strong. Rawr. This is probably why the protagonist still recruited him, although he's like a psychopath. Your understanding of Namoon Kim has increased. Should I use that now? You have unlocked level 1 of your personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Huh? Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint? What exactly is that? Damn it. Where did all the fucking insects go? Boom! What's going on? Bang! Bam! Ah, fuck! Swing. Why aren't you getting hit? Try all you want, but you won't be able to hit me. Ding! Level 1 of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint activated. Right shoulder. Slam. Whoosh. In the face. Swoosh. As soon as my second skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, was activated, I knew what he was going to do. It was like I could read his mind. Boom. Oh, fucking hell, you slimy little jerk. But all I can do is dodge his attacks. Retaliating isn't possible. I just need to hold on a little longer. Stride, stride. 2 minutes left, kid. Fuck! Glare. Oh, if that old lady dies, Namoon will clear the scenario. Whatever happens, I can't let someone like him move on to the next scenario. Whoosh. I knew you would make that move. Heart. Skill, knife fighting level 1. Slash! Ah! It hurts. It feels like my skin is burning. Now that I think about it, he's a military geek. Creak. Grunt. Death is just around the corner. If I lose to Namun Kim, am I going to die here too? This is a world that is simply based on survival of the fittest. No, the world has always been like this. According to the law of the jungle, the strong prey on the weak. Nothing has really changed, rather the rule has just become clear. I must also adhere to that rule if I want to survive. Come on, Mr. Smarty Pants. You don't even have the strength to run anymore. Do me a favor and let's just get this over with. We're running out of time. If I hesitate, Namun Kim's second year student at Cheongil High School. Is an insect egg also an organism? What? What the hell are you suddenly talking about? The answer is... I will die. Yes! Squeech ding! You obtained 100 bonus coins. You have killed a living organism. You obtained 100 bonus coins. You have killed a living organism. You obtained 100 bonus coins. Damn! You have killed a living organism. 100 bonus coins. Killed a living organism. Jesus! Look at that. Ding 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 ding. How am I supposed to know that? Swoosh. You have obtained coins. Would you like a tutorial on coin usage? Skip. And I will invest 2,700 coins in my stamina. Investing 2,700 coins in stamina. Stamina level 1 through stamina level 10. Stamina level has been considerably enhanced. Your physical durability has greatly increased. Cling! Creak, creak. What? How? Grasshoppers lay more than 100 eggs at the time during mating season. What? I'm not the one who's going to die. Please. Damn it. Where is it? You are. Ah. Swing. Fuck. Die. Die, you asshole. Why won't you die? Swing. Ah. Swoosh. 2. Your time has run out. Proceeding with checkout. Ah. Now. Ah. Ding. Main scenario number 1. Prove your value has ended. Number of survivors in cabin 3807 of train number 3434 to Bold Wing 5. So he was able to bring the number from 2 people surviving to 5. So I guess in a sense you can say he made a better outcome. Now I don't know what the person in the story was going to be like. However, apparently pretty bad. So I would also consider that a big win for him too. Okay. Now this is fascinating. What in the world happened here? Crackle, rattle, rattle. I was only gone for a minute, but look at all this mess. Rattle, rattle. Stand. Oh, she survived. And so did that guy, and the army guy, of course, and the little kid. Main scenario number 1. Prove your value has ended. Number of survivors in cabin number 3807 of train number 3434 to Ball Wing 5. Survivors: Hyeon Seong Lee, Sangwa Yu, Gillian Lee, Mayingo Han, Namun Kim. Dang. Dokja Kim. Help me. Please help me, I'm begging you. Why should I? People's lives are important, so it's only right that you save me. That's how things were in the old world. You said so yourself. A new world needs new rules. No, no, I don't want to die. Please help me. Ah! Thud. Damn. His eyes are lifeless. Splat. You were right. I am just like you. Splatter, splat. I could have saved those people. Splat, splat. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel guilty, but it's strange. Splat. How am I able to remain so calm? Wipe. It feels like I'm just reading the novel instead of actually partaking in it. You slaughtered 124 living organisms. Slaughter details. 1 grasshopper, 123 grasshopper eggs. I'm clean. Oh, it's on the glass. Ding! Due to killing non-resident organisms, the number of coins you have obtained has been halved. You have obtained 6,200 coins. Ding! The coins you used to level up your stats will be deducted. Ding! You have obtained 3,500 coins. Rattle. Ding! You have unlocked the achievement Decimator due to excessive slaughtering. Creak, rattle, ding. You have obtained 300 coins as a basic clear reward. Ding. 100 coins have been deducted for the channel usage fee. Ding. Additional rewards will be calculated. Rattle, rattle, rattle. The world we once knew has collapsed and a new world is being born. Oh, it's moving. We can go home now. And I am. Holy shit. What in the world? My God. Crackle. Now this is fascinating. The only reader who knows how this world will end. Omniscient reader. Episode 7, Chapter 2, the protagonist, Part 1. Creak. Damn. Why are we stopping again? It's coming for us. Oh, it isn't. The snake-like monster is called a ichthyosaur. It's also known as a sea serpent. Later on, it will be classified as a grade 7 monster in TWSA. What on earth is that? The world of TWSA prioritizes scenarios over everything else, so it won't be attacked by any creatures unless they are part of the scenario. We're safe, for now. 1, 2, 3, 20, 21. There are 21 in total, so no wonder he's so happy. The number of stars signifies the number of constellations that are logged into the channel. Constellations. They are the most mysterious beings in TWSA and the masterminds behind this strategy, who live stream the scenarios from across the universe. In other words, they are the ones who watch the Dokabus channels. This channel had 21 viewers, which is a lot for a newbie Dokubai. He's just dying of happiness. In the original story, Naemun Kim killed almost everyone in this cabin. Crouch. Ding! Due to the death of Naemun Kim, 2 constellations feel slight hostility towards you. Some constellations must be furious about the outcome, and this error probably happened because I killed Naemun Kim. Due to an unexpected scenario inspection, your payment is being delayed. Please wait a moment. Wondering from how the constellation's preferences are popping up, I guess this is officially the beginning of the story. It's just unbelievable. I was in their position yesterday, but now they are the ones watching me. A few constellations are impressed with your scenario. The constellations have gifted you 500 coins. Of course, if there are constellations who hate me, there are also constellations who support me. I hope all of you enjoy the show, because sooner or later you'll end up paying the admission fee with your lives. Dakja, are you okay? Senga, I'm sorry I couldn't save the old lady. Dakja, how are you so... Pardon? It's nothing. Thanks for earlier. You threw the cage towards me. Oh. That's just a coincidence. It won't happen again. I don't know what she's thinking, but she was smart enough to survive the chaos. She probably understood what I said. Because of my choice, some lived while some died. I don't deserve the gratitude of those who survived. Wow! So did you all prove your worth? I see there are many survivors. Oh my! Thank you for the sponsorship, dear Constellations. I can't believe there are 21 constellations watching my channel. There are 5 survivors. That's more than I thought there would be. I expected Hae-sung Lee to survive since he's strong and athletic. Gil-young Lee, that must be his name. He gave the kid bugs, that way he would survive. Oh. Hey kid, do you want to live? This isn't sympathy. If I had to use a word to describe this, then let's team up. Nod. It would be hypocrisy. Ding! If you constellations are impressed with your good deed, ding! The constellations have gifted you 200 coins. Even though it seems shameless, it can't be helped, because I too want to live. Considering the events that will follow, I have to get the attention of the constellations. Squeeze. A lot of interesting things happened today. The guy in the next cabin was also a total nutcase. Then are you going to let us go now? And lastly, Mr. Myung-go Han. He's one lucky guy. Oh, my bad. He's one lucky guy. He did everything you asked for. We did everything you asked for. But why was he even taking the subway? From what I know, he's very well off. He went around every department to brag about his new Mercedes. Let you go? Haven't you seen what's going on outside? Are you sure you want me to let you go? Ugh. Anyways, I'm impressed. I didn't have any expectations for this cabin, but you all survived the first scenario. You have proven that even bugs deserve to survive. Damn it. We're nothing but grasshoppers to him. Of course, every hardship deserves a reward. The reward for the first scenario is that you are now qualified to be sponsored by Constellations. Exciting, right? What's this? None of you seem excited at all. This is a pretty big deal, you know. Of course they don't know. I'm the only person who knows what a constellation or sponsor is. Let me break this down for you. All of you are terribly so weak right now. If you were to just move on to the next scenario in this state, you would be killed by a weak ground rat, let alone a croc. But there are great beings in this world who pity you and wish to sponsor you. Do you understand? What is that supposed to mean? Who's sponsoring who? Gosh, you really are hopeless. There's no point in explaining it all over again. Why don't you just experience it yourself? Ding, 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 ding. I'm reading the comments here and seeing. The best part about this whole thing is that the chapter is called The Beginning of Paywall. And if you're reading this right now, it means the author successfully paid you to pay. I guess they paid for the fast pass. That's funny. Snap. Ding, 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 ding. Omniscient Reader. Episode 8, Chapter 2, The Protagonist, Part 2. Sponsor selection. Select a constellation. The selected constellations will be your reliable sponsor. Abyssal Black Flame Dragon, Demonic Judge of Fire, Secretive Plotter, Prisoner of the Golden Headband. 4 sponsors. Dokja. 2 strange options suddenly popped up. I don't know anything either. Just think of it as taking an aptitude test. Sanga was offered 2 sponsorships. I guess she's lucky too. Ones who provide support to us are the constellations, and now sponsor selection, one of the main events of TWSA, has started. The sponsor selection is a system in which the constellations who watch us through the Dokabis channel choose a human they like as their incarnation and sponsor them. And in my case, 4 constellations want to sponsor me as their incarnation. The constellations never reveal their true name. Considering the protagonist of TWSA initially had 5 options, 4 isn't a small number at all. Using the hints in their nicknames, like Abyssal, Demon, or Garden, we must try to deduce their identities ourselves. Well, it's a piece of cake for a reader of TWSA like me. Let's see. First, the Abyssal Black Flame Dragon. He's a powerful being that leads the constellation group Black Cloud. From what I recall, his true name was quite long. The incarnation of this sponsor receives an additional boost to their power level. Considering that standalone strength is vital in the early scenarios, it would be smart to select him as a sponsor. Unfortunately, the benefits end there. The more you use this constellation's power, the more you lose your senses. Eventually, you end up as a psychotic killer. Usually, he supports edgelord attributes. I'm pretty sure he was the constellation who supported Naemun Kim in the novel, so why did he choose me? I don't know about him. I'll just put him on hold for now. My second option is, I'm amazed to see her on my list, Demonic Judge of Fire. Judging from the name, one could assume this constellation is demonic, but ironically, demonic means this constellation isn't a demon. The word fire and judge indicate that this entity makes judgments through fire. That means she's actually Archangel Uriel. Damn, look at her, look at him. And an Archangel on his side. I remember someone chose this constellation as their sponsor in the novel. Uriel isn't a bad choice, but I'll explore my other options first. Constellations are absolute, good and powerful, but they impose strict restrictions on the one they sponsor. And the third, secretive plotter. I'm an avid reader of TWSA, but I've never seen this option before. If I read it more thoroughly, I could probably figure it out. It could be one of the constellations that were just mentioned. I'm certain of that. It's not a powerful being. Let's move on. This adjective sounds so feeble. This is the last one. Gulp, thump, thump, thump. I can't believe this constellation made an offer already. Prisoner of the Golden Headband. Prisoner. This constellation may sound negative at first, but you have to pay attention to the pronoun. Golden Headband, the smallest prison in the world. The owner of Mount Hagueo, who lives with the pain of the binding head shackle. The handsome monkey king with the golden gaze and fiery eyes. I knew when you play Smite long enough, you just know where they're going with it. The great sage, Heavens equals Sun Wukong. He's annoying to beat in Smite. Ugh. The second you will nearly have him, he goes, whoop, not today. One of the characters was sponsored by him in the novel. He has the power to crush hundreds of incarnations with a single swing of his staff. Yep. And eradicate thousands of monsters with a single lightning bolt. I still remember that passage very clearly since the authors emphasized it so strongly. Why has such a powerful constellation shown interest in me? If I choose the Great Sage, Heaven's Equal, as my sponsor. Glance. Will I be able to beat him? Sponsor selection has ended. Okay, everyone, are you done? Glance. Huh? Haha, wow, someone has made a very interesting choice. Well, there will be many more opportunities to come. Well, since everyone is done selecting their sponsors, let's take a short break to have to go prepare for the next scenario. I'll see you in 10 minutes. Everyone, please gather around. Hesitant. Hi, I'm Hyun Seung Lee. Dokja Kim. I'm not sure if it's the right time to be saying this, but it's nice to meet you. As I said, I'm in the army. Well, I should say I was in the army. I'm assuming you can't get in touch with your unit, yes. He has a strong grip. I shouldn't be surprised after all. He's the tanker in the early stages of TWSA. I must recruit Hyun Seung Lee. And Dokja, thank you for what you did earlier. If it weren't for you, we'd probably all be dead by now. Even if we had survived that, though. Through that method, we wouldn't deserve to live as humans. No, that's... Haha, you did it, Ricky. Dokja, you know who I am, right? Yes, Myunga Han. Excuse me, you should call me Mr. Han. We're not at work right now. You little brat, so you're not planning to come to work anymore? Where did you learn such bad manners? And to be honest, I was pretty offended by your little stunt back there. If there were bugs, you should have told me. How dare you just throw them? Shut up, Myunga Han. What? Don't you see what's going on here? Should I let that punk hit you to make you come to your senses? Mino Soft? Do you think that company even exists after everything that's happened? And he's not the only one who needs a wake-up call. Everyone here needs to come to their senses. As the Dakabai said, this isn't a joke. I'm sure all of you realize what's going on by now. A game like Interface, attribute windows, and skills. If there's someone who still doesn't get what's going on. It's the kind of thing I read about in novels while covering the night shift. I still can't believe this is real. This isn't a dream, right? Unfortunately, this is now our reality. It's a good thing that at least one person is certain about what's going on. So what now? Do you have any ideas, Dakja? Hee-Seong Lee has started to trust you. Your understanding of Hyun-Seong Lee has increased. We have to get out of here. Out? Are you out of your mind? Dakja, I think that's a bit... I also need to check on my unit, but I think it would be dangerous to leave the premise right now. Yeah, if we leave, we're going to get killed. Oh no, even Hyun-Seong is against it. I need to take him with me no matter what. Slam! Slam! What? Are we moving on to the next scenario already? No. The Dakabai hasn't come back yet. That means the person on the other side of the door is the sole survivor of the subway cabin 3707. Slam! It was quite obvious who that was. Slam! He's coming. Slam! 3707. The true protagonist of this story. We have to get out of here. What? But if we don't leave right now, we're all going to die before the next scenario. Slam! To Dakja, we can't be sure that whatever is on the other side of the door is our enemy. He's the survivor who killed all those people in this cabin. Do you still want to meet him? Let's find a way out of here. The door is broken. Damn it. This one won't open either. The invisible force field disappearance after the scenario ended. We just need to find a working door. This one's broken too. Among the 8 doors in the cabin, we haven't checked 3 of them yet. Damn it. There has to be one door that works. Slam! 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 Ooh. Okay. We're on episode 9. Slam! 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 Dakja! Over here! Okay, I'm getting it open now. This one's broken too, but it's still the only one we have a chance at opening. Glance coins possessed 40,700. I could use my coins again and increase my strength this time, but who knows what will happen. Recklessly using my coins so early on could be dangerous. Hyun-Sing, use your skill. What? Personal skill. Character profile activated. By skill, you mean character profile. Name, Hyun-Seong Lee, age 28. Supporting constellation, Master of Steel. Personal attribute, soldier who turned a blind eye to injustice. General. Personal skills, bayonet level 2, camouflage level 2, patience level 2, stigma, great mountain push level 1, overall stats, stamina level 8, strength level 8, agility level 7, mana level 5. General evaluation, Hyun-Song Lee has very good overall stats, although how readily he turned a blind eye to injustice was surprising. A constellation still selected him. This is another opportunity for him. Thankfully, his supporting constellation and attribute are the same as the novel. You probably checked your skills when you opened your attributes window earlier. You're in the army, so there must be a skill you can use right now. Well, I do have one, but I don't know how to use it. Just imagine yourself using it. That's all it takes? Ha! Rattle, rattle, rattle. Ha! Bing, bang! It worked. It really worked. Hai Seong Lee has begun to trust you. Your understanding of Hai Seong Lee has increased. Looks like the stigma. Great mountain push. Successfully activated. He's so simple-minded. The steel door connected to subway cabin 3707 will break soon. Run! But if my memory serves me right, the steel door isn't the problem. Gosh, I knew this would happen. Oh. Gosh, I knew this would happen. I told you earlier to stay put. Damn it! I'm not done preparing the next scenario. I knew it. I told you we should stay inside. My head. Well, I guess I have no choice. You're very lucky human beings. Ding! The second scenario has arrived. Sub-scenario escape. Category sub. Difficulty E. Clear conditions. Get across the collapsed bridge and enter Aksu Station. Time limit 20 minutes. Rewards 200. Penalty for failure. I knew it. Doc, just something doesn't feel right. It says collapsed bridge, but the bridge isn't. Run! Don't worry about it and just run. Hurry! Senga is right. The bridge is still intact because we got off the train too early. Current location. In other words, the bridge definitely will collapse. Aksu Station. It must seem underhanded, but it's impossible to play the scenario without going around the rules. We're cutting it close, but I think we'll make it. What the hell is that? Churn. Splash. It's an Ichiosaur. No, a sea serpent. Or maybe a sea commander from its size? Roar! It's coming. The bridge is going to collapse. Run. We can make it across if we run. The Ichiosaur doesn't go after incarnations early on in the story. It probably showed up to destroy the bridge. We have only about 200 yards left. At this speed, we'll be able to cross the bridge before it collapses. It's no fun if the game is too easy, is it? Oh no. What's the fun if you're getting away safely? Let's shake things up a bit. Snap. The difficulty of the scenario has been adjusted. Difficulty E to D. The evil thoughts of the dead have returned. Black ether is rising from the surrounding earth. Oh no. Creak! Zombies, huh? Demonic beings have been resurrected. Roar! You bastards! Dakja. You have entered Aksu Station. Roar! Damn it. Everyone get down. Chomp! Dakja! Episode 9, Chapter 2, The Protagonist, Part 3. Alright. Last one. It also contains depictions of violence that may be upsetting for some readers. Ja? Doc, you okay? Omniscient Reader, Chapter 2, The Protagonist. Swoosh, Doctor! The bridge has collapsed. I'd known something like this might happen. Oh, I'm sorry. I'd known something like this might happen. But I hadn't expected Myunga and Songa to survive. Gilliang and Hyun Seong made it to safety in one piece. Now what? Someone has received the blessing of a constellation. Flash! The constellation's blessing has activated Deus Ex Machina in this scenario. Crackle! Ding! Deus Ex Machina, bridge of even numbers. A bridge of light created by the blessing of a constellation can be crossed only by an even number of people. The bridge will collapse if an odd number of people attempt to cross it. Deus Ex Machina? Doctor, in my head, the thing suddenly... Deus Ex Machina, a power that lets a constellation directly intervene in the scenario at a great cost. Did Sanga's supporting constellation intervene in order to save her? But this kind of intervention was rare even in TWSA. What kind of constellation could be supporting her? Activate character profile. This person's profile cannot be browsed using character profile. This character does not have a registered character profile. What? Why can't I? That's weird. It's because she's not one of the main characters? So he can't see her profile? Why can't I browse her profile with my skill? Does she have a special constellation supporting her? Or maybe she has the mental barrier skill. But there's no way she could have already have that skill. Dakja! Behind you! Slam! Crash! I guess this isn't the time to be lost in thought. Tier 9 humanoid demon, a mutant species infected by the black ether. Once normal humans, humanoid demons are no different from zombies, but they can be quite dangerous if their host happens to be someone who was powerful. And of all people, Naemun Kim. Damn, that sucks. Just had to be him. Personal skill, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint activated. This character does not possess a consciousness. Deactivated. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Damn it. I had a feeling it wouldn't work. Whoosh. All we can do now is get across the bridge of even numbers somehow. But there are 3 of us right now. Me, Sangwa, and Myongo. One of us has to stay behind and die. Senga, get... Let go of me, let go! Dakja, Dakja! Dakja! Whoosh, drag, drag, drag. He's leaving me behind? Myongo, that bastard! Constellation of secretive plotters impressed by your foolishness. The constellation, the demonic judge of fire, is touched by your selflessness. You have been gifted 100 coins. Character profile. Ding! This person's profile cannot be browsed using character profile. If I'm not mistaken, that stigma, one-legged Swiftfoot, belongs to the constellation Limping Trickster. A constellation does not endow its incarnations with the mental barrier stigma. Stigma, a special power endowed to incarnations by other constellations. And since there's no way Myongo could have that kind of skill, the reason my skill didn't work on Senga and Myongo was that, how stupid of me. It's because they're not characters that appear in TWSA. Yep, that's what I figured. I called it. It's obvious when you think about it. Damn it, click. Come on, think. I can't cross the bridge alone. What if I grab a demon to cross the bridge with me? No, it's probably not going to work. Only 15 minutes only 15 minutes left until the scenario ends. Wow, you're doing pretty well. Okay, is there any constellation who wishes to bless this poor incarnation? Oh my, nobody? How unfortunate. My body can't handle much more of this. Skid. Pant, pant, pant. Grrr. I might actually die this time. Damn it. If only I had just one combat skill. It wouldn't be this hard. Swoosh. Ding. Personal skill bookmark activated. Huh? Flutter. Bookmark. Ding. Activating character bookmark. Sting. Available bookmark slots 3. Loading the list of bookmarks that can be activated. Ding. List of bookmark characters. Delusional Demon. Naemun Kim. Understanding 25. Steelblade Hee Seong Lee. Understanding 35. Empty slot. I've read over 3,000 episodes of TWSA, but I've never read about this skill anywhere. But I still instinctively understood how it worked. Activate bookmark number 1. Flutter. I'm overflowing with power. Die, die, die. The new world needs new rules. Activating bookmark number 1. The activation time has been shortened due to the low level of the bookmark skill. Activation time 1 minute. Your understanding of the character is low, so the character's skills were only partially activated. Activating Grimdark Awakening level 1. Whoosh. Splat. I don't want to die. Flop. Ooh. Take a look at that. The inner him is smiling. Ding. Your understanding of Naemun Kim has increased. Deactivated. Bookmark number 1. Sub-scenario. Escape. Category sub. Difficulty D. Clear conditions. Get across the collapsed bridge and enter Aksu Station. Time limit 20 minutes. Reward. Time remaining 10 minutes 11 seconds. Wow, I'm so exhausted. Seriously, he's late, but he should be showing up any moment now. Slam! Crack! Crack, snap, groan, crush, crack, flop. There he is. Well, guys, we'll read one more, alright? Because the first one was a prologue, which means we only technically read, well, maybe not. No, we have. Okay, yeah. We've read 10 then, right? As we're on 11. Okay, well then, we will wait until next week. Next Friday then to read this one. Okay, well, if you watched me on Twitch and you like the content, please follow for more. If you're seeing this on YouTube later on, please like and subscribe. It would help me out a whole lot, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.